Ooh, this is going to be a madhouse here. We've got Mad Moose Gaming, undefeated, 3-0, played on stream earlier this week, taking on undefeated Balance Esports, 2-0. We've got Pokey, Sarge, and Spang representing Mad Moose Gaming, Blaze, Matt, and Pseudo representing Balance Esports. The players have taken the field. Phobos, kick it off here for game number one.
Let's get it started. Game number one off the kickoff, looking like a pretty even kickoff to the right side. Going to be the boys in orange start taking that first offensive ball off that backboard. Nobody to find fruit there, but Sarge will get a deep clear. He's going to follow up. One man back, sends it deep into the territory of the blue side. Spang going to knock that one off that sidewall, but intercepted by Matt. Up to Sarge. Blaze with a shot, not able to find the target. Sarge will rotate through, but Pseudo high in the air, puts that one down towards the goal line. Sarge, unfortunately, going to get that one picked away, sends it back down the field, gets another touch. That one's on goal. Sarge with the credit. 1-0 with 4:30 left to go.
Mad Moose Gaming picking up right where they left off earlier this week. Quick moves by Sarge, beats Matt to the ball and puts it just past Blaze there for the first goal. Now, I always like to recap how the Winter Invitational works towards the start of streams, just in case people aren't familiar. There's 2 conferences, 11 teams in each conference, and they all play each other once. So that's a total of 10 games. Spang's trying to make sure they go 4-0 here. So what I was getting at is these teams are only seeing each other once, and Phobos so far, Mad Moose Gaming, definitely dictating the pace.
Mad Moose coming out real strong. 2 goals with only 38 seconds off the clock. That one coming in at a hot 8 seconds. Both teams undefeated. So not sure if Balance Esports is feeling some nerves or if Mad Moose Gaming's just bringing the extra fire, but it's Balance going to do their best to mount an offensive here. This one's down to the nose of Sarge. He sends this one deep left. Pseudo will be there to intercept. Bouncing off that left side. Goes for a touch off the backboard, possibly a pass. Spain going to shut that one right down. Matt will get the intercept to the midfield. And Pseudo will try to keep that one out of Mad Moose Gaming's hands. But Sarge will take this one high with control. Spang with a good demo. Matt will try to stop the momentum in the corner, but Sarge will get it past to the first time we're going to see Pokey with that ball. Not able to get any targets with it. So Pseudo will send this one to the middle. Sarge sending it deep down the middle. Blaze up high. He's going to miss it. A third goal for Mad Moose Gaming. Sarge, second one to his name. Great play by Sarge.
The attack started off strong there for Balance Esports, but they just got caught on the counterattack a little too far forward, and the over-the-top ball seals the deal for that third goal. We talked just a second ago about maybe first game jitters playing a factor, as Pokey is going to take this one right off the kickoff. Every member of Mad Moose Gaming with a goal. Good awareness here. Nice stuff in the middle. Sarge wins that one, and Pokey just a quick hit to the net and in. We've actually seen this a lot in the Winter Invitationals. The first game always can be a little more nerve-wracking. You know, the teams, they're playing on stream. They're getting the kinks worked out. Mad Moose Gaming kind of has the advantage of having played on stream on Tuesday already. So they're like, okay, we got our nerves out in that one. We're feeling pretty good here. And Balance Esports still looking to kick it in gear a little bit here, but plenty of time to do so. 3 minutes and 20 seconds left. They've had some opportunities. They've looked pretty decent on the offensive end, but the blue wall over there of this Mad Moose Gaming team, they have not allowed anything through, and they're threatening a fifth one.
Mad Moose Gaming is very strong off the start of this one. I think that as a competitive player in the past, you know, you start playing your first game, you want to kind of get the idea of what your teammates, what the opponents are going to play like. So you might play that one a little soft, but Mad Moose Gaming not falling victim to that mindset. But Pseudo going to find the first goal for Balance Esports. Enough of the scouting report. These guys are going to come away with another goal, put them right back in it. 2 minutes and 53 seconds. We got plenty of time. The Pseudo threads this one, and Spang just can't quite get to the ball. 2:53 left to play.
Yeah, that was a near save by Spang there, but it was great placement because both defenders were coming back across the goal, and Pseudo puts it behind him, makes it an extremely awkward touch for them to try to get to, and Balance Esports kind of starting to get going a little bit here with that goal as we're approaching the halfway mark. Shot on target, good save by Matt, a little team bump there. Doesn't cause any catastrophes on the orange end of the field. And another save there by Pseudo. We saw that bump open up the goal for Balance Esports. We saw a demo just a second ago. They're definitely trying to clear a little space here, see if they can get that second goal, and they're doing a pretty good job so far, with Mad Moose Gaming just anchoring up on the midfield line, not letting them get across into their offense here for a little bit.
Absolutely. It looks like Balance Esports is having a tough time getting out of their half. They're sending some deep clears, and Mad Moose Gaming always has that guy back in the rotation, able to pick it back up and send it back down on the field. So that's where you're going to see a lot of mistakes coming out of Balance Esports potentially, maybe giving up another couple goals. But right now they're doing a very good job of hanging on by the skin of their teeth. As Matt sends this one deep, Pseudo in pursuit. He's going to take over with 80 boost in the tank, sends this one to the corner, off the backboard softly, but Sarge will get that one sent wide, and Matt will be there to collect with no boost in the tank.
This one dropping across the backboard clear, missed. I don't think Pseudo was expecting it to be coming over there. Would have been a tough shot anyway. But we are seeing Balance do some good things on the offensive end here. They're coming up to the minute mark. Maybe too little too late in this game. Remains to be seen. It's going to take a heroic effort. But I think if you're Balance Esports and you can't clutch out the crazy comeback here, you've definitely done some good things and are looking to Game 2, ready to kind of wipe the slate clean and bring some of the stuff you found success with into a brand new game.
Absolutely, a lot of positives for Balance Esports in game number 1. I'm seeing a lot of double commits and sometimes some team bumps. Could be communication issues or nerves like we had discussed before, or just straight up running out of boost like we saw Pseudo right there. I think that'll go away with games 2 through the rest of the series. Just a little bit of working out the kinks, kind of understand how Mad Moose Gaming is going to play in the future, how aggressive of a game they're going to play, so you're going to know how to counter that and work with your teammates to make sure that gets done. So this one sent right down the wall to Sarge. Sarge is going to take that one to the right side, pinches it off, but he's going to get met by Pseudo high up in the air, Spang up in the air, going to grab that one out of the way, but Blaze will be there to pass middle. Demo by Pseudo, shot on net just off the top of the crossbar, almost gets a sick double tap, not able to get it, but Pseudo will let this one go right by him. Looking for the infield pass, but as we count down from 10, Sarge will get another one. The Season 1 Supersonic legend on fire this game.
Absolutely on fire. That is the hat trick there for Sarge, making a very solid play, capitalizing on the defensive error, putting in the 5th goal. Good moves from Mad Moose Gaming. They have definitely held control in Game 1 from the start, but like I said, Balance Esports, they were showing some good things as this match was going on. I don't think the score really indicative of what we can expect in this series here. I'm definitely excited to get to Game 2, see what both of these teams have for us here. Doesn't look like these teams are excited to get to Game 2, though, because they're keeping that ball up in the air, but Mad Moose Gaming, finally, we see the victory come across the screen as the ball is buried. Let's take a look at these stats here from Game 1, Phobos, before we kick it back to the studio. A lot of offensive pressure there from Mad Moose Gaming.
Absolutely, a lot of attempts on net. As you can see, a combined 10 shots from Mad Moose Gaming to 5 from Balance Esports. It's not going to be enough to make it close, but Sarge coming out like an all-star, 3 goals to his name with a 777 score, head and shoulders above the rest of the lobby. So the man was on fire. He was getting set up quite a bit from Pokey and Spang. Their scores do not reflect how they were playing. Pokey had 16 points leading into his first goal, and he just floshed through the whole field, put it right on target, so the man knows what he's doing. Balance Esports, going to have to pull it together a little bit, fill some holes, and just communicate, and I think they'll be able to make it pretty close with Mad Moose Gaming, if not, take the series. So we'll just have to see how it goes.
Yeah, it's going to be interesting to check out what happens here in Game 2. We did see Balance Esports, pretty solid defensive effort with the 4 saves, but they just weren't really able to keep up on the offensive end. There was a great spark for them towards the middle of that game where they were getting some bumps. They were knocking Mad Moose Gaming off of the block on their defensive side, and that was when we saw that goal. That was when they freed up some space for them. They made the plays they needed to make, and they kind of got back into the game for a little bit. Obviously, Mad Moose Gaming had already kind of built such a lead that it was pretty tough to come back from. But that's what I'm looking for here in game number 2 from Balance, is trying to shake the blue team a little bit up there on the defensive end, because the rotations were so clean in that first game that Balance really couldn't get into that offensive flow that we know they're looking for here.
Absolutely. Balance is going to have to make them uncomfortable on all sides of the ball. They got to do it on offense and defense if they want to get it done, because right now the rotations for Mad Moose Gaming is looking incredibly solid.
Yeah, it really is. And, I mean, obviously both teams absolutely fantastic. 3-0 going up against 2-0. These teams are looking at fighting for the top of their conference early on in the season here. And, you know, a big game like this, neither team obviously wanting to waste that opportunity. They're going to be giving it their all here. Pseudo tries to clear it away. Not the best touch, though, and Spang going to pick up right where Mad Moose Gaming left off. This is definitely an awkward spot to be in as the defender. You know you need to make that clear so it doesn't bounce off the wall or backboard. But unfortunately for Balance Esports, it pops off the ceiling as well, drops right back in front. And you know that the lethality of Mad Moose Gaming, they're more than happy to clean that up.
They're on their stuff. They're not able to let opportunities like them pass them by. Mad Moose Gaming definitely paying attention and being aggressive to put themselves in those spots they need to. Matt going to get a good save here, sending that one over the left side, but good follow by Sarge, going to keep them on offense as Pokey rotates through, grabs this mid boost, but Pseudo will send this one high. Matt will take over on that offensive side, but Spang going to be there to put it back and give it up to Sarge. Honestly, it's looking like we're seeing a lot of the same stuff from Mad Moose Gaming. I don't think they've really pulled up at all. They're not comfortable with their 1-0 lead. They're going to keep that gas pedal down. It's exactly what they need to do as Sarge just about puts one on target there. But Spang will put it back to the middle, and Pseudo, you know, same song, same dance, going to get that one blocked out of the way.
Yeah, the Orange defense has been steady. You got to give a lot of credit to Balance Esports here. We see a bit of a double commit as Pokey's on the backboard defense, though. Pseudo able to catch this one down, but it's an easy lob to the middle there for Sarge. Good boost control here by Mad Moose Gaming along with the demo. Maybe a bit of an opportunity for them. Spang to the middle with the pass, and Sarge is there to clear it up. Just as we kind of expected there, that demo really disrupted the rotation there for Balance Esports, and Spang drops it into place for Sarge for a shot on the wide open net. We saw Matt, I believe, respawn on the back post trying to make his way back into the play, but that tiny window was there, and Mad Moose Gaming took advantage of it.
Absolutely. Spang made that play happen with that great pass off that backboard. He put it exactly where Sarge needed it. And, you know, a shot like that, Sarge, a Season 1 Supersonic legend, he's not going to miss those. As Spang looking for another assist off the backboard. This one gets sent deep. Now Sarge on his back foot. He'll be left wide, and he'll get a deep clear off that back wall. Pokey with the potential for another goal, and he'll find it with a third goal. 3:12 left to play. Looks like Mad Moose Gaming trying to replicate their success from Game 1.
That's a beautiful clear downfield by Sarge. What a touch to just get that one back onto the orange half of the field. Didn't look like anybody was really expecting it. And then we see Pokey more than happy to swing back around to scoot that one in for the third goal of the game. Mad Moose Gaming just not letting up in the slightest here. They're really playing absolutely fantastic here tonight, which is just crazy to see this performance from them with such a difficult week. They played undefeated, removed the crossbar on Tuesday, beat them 3-1. Now they're playing undefeated Balance Esports here on Thursday. They've got a 1-game lead and a 3-0 lead. Make it 4-0 here in Game 2 as Sarge, beautiful finish on the pass from Pokey. This Mad Moose Gaming team potentially looking like an early favorite here in the Winter Invitational, just based on not only what their record is here with 3-0, swinging for the fences with 4-0 here, but with the teams they beat have been some of the undefeated teams.
Absolutely, they're a strong team, and you know, I got a theory right now, slight conspiracy. I might actually believe that Sarge is JNAP's in Smurf disguise, so we might need the Smurf police on that one, because that was one hell of an angle, one hell of a shot, and the man's been doing it all game long. So if he's JNAP's, I wouldn't be surprised, because he's playing very solid Rocket League. His teammates are really supplementing his abilities, so he's getting a lot of the credit here. But you know, Spang and Pokey are putting him in good spots, and they're putting good shots on net as well as good passes. So right now, Mad Moose Gaming doing a great job of just controlling the field, controlling the flow. I haven't really got a chance to pay attention to the boost, but I have to imagine they're really controlling the boost on the field as well. As Jay drops back, he's got a full 100 in the tank, but he's going to be on the back foot as Spang touches this one to the corner. Jay going to try and follow up, but Sarge with another push. That one was on target, one hell of an angle, but Matt going to get it cleared out of the way. Matt has also shown some pretty stellar mechanical skills, as I saw him get a midair bump earlier on an offensive try. So you got to watch out for Matt. That man might make some great plays coming up here soon, but we got to get the Mad Moose Gaming guys off that orange into the field before we can see that happen.
Yeah, well said there. A lot of saves coming out once again from Balance Esports, as this one just off the crossbar from Pokey. Maybe a chance for a counterattack here, but Jay not able to maintain control at the midfield line here. Sarge flying through the air, looking for the pass. May have just gotten a touch. Either way, it falls right into place, and Pokey sneaks that one in. I'm not sure if Sarge got the second touch here, but you know what? They're playing so well. We'll give him credit for it. Beautiful pass, beautiful shot. 5-0 here for Mad Moose Gaming.
I don't believe he got that second touch, but you know what? The minute he was up in the air, you could just feel it on that orange into the field. Everyone got scared. You know, you're fearful the man is able to shoot from anywhere on the field, so I can totally understand where they're coming from, but Pokey in a great position to just tap that one in. Looks like Bounce is going to get an opportunity to put something towards net here, but cleared out of the way by Spang. Jay will be up there, not able to get the touch, and that's going to leave Matt waiting as this one gets sent deep to their own backboard. Sarge with a light touch. Pseudo with a little grab up top there. Not a good position, but Jay will get that one cleared out of the way with some drama. Matt will be up on this one. Could be an easy shot. Cleared out of the way by Sarge at the last possible second, but a rebound by Pseudo will also get saved by Sarge. So a lot of shot opportunities here by Balance Esports. This is exactly what we need to see from them if they want to get some points on the board for this second game and put some momentum towards game number 3. But Matt, limited on boost, not able to get it done, so Jay will take over as Sarge sends this one deep left with 30 seconds to play.
That was a good offensive attack there by Balance Esports, but just some narrow saves by Mad Moose Gaming. Now they're knocking again here on the goal line. Matt may have a shot, but Sarge able to get there just so quick to stuff these shots back is the blue defense. Pseudo trying to bring this one forward. Ricochet out to Matt. May have the chance to bring it backboard. It is undefended. Drops down in front. Matt just missed that. Jay flying in. And Sarge getting one last save for good measure there. Mad Moose Gaming go up 2-0, threatening the sweep.
Doing what he can to secure MVP of the entire series. He's once again 756 points for Sarge. Cool 420 for Matt in that game. So, you know, he's got 4 saves to his name. He's doing his best to make it happen. Jay and Pseudo trying to supplement him as well. There are a couple good touches, a lot of good positive points for Balance Esports, but right now Mad Moose Gaming just running away with it. They're just too strong right now, but Balance Esports, you know, if they pull together and, like I said, communication, solid rotations, working with your teammates, make these guys uncomfortable, and you might be able to pull off the reverse sweep.
Yeah, they're gonna need to make them uncomfortable, get them out of what they're trying to do here if they want to bounce back here in Game 3 and extend this series. Sarge is definitely playing some inspired ball right now. I think probably averaging over 700 points in these 2 games, 5 goals to speak of, and 2 assists and 3 saves just in this game in particular. So really impressed with Sarge's play tonight. And of course, Pokey and Spang have been doing a fantastic job as well. Now it remains to be seen, can they finish off this sweep? It's not always the easiest thing to do. You know, it can be kind of easy to let your foot off the gas. 2-0 lead in the best of 5, going to 3 here. You know, you think, hey, you know, we got the first 2, no need to keep it going as intense this time. So that's where teams can get into a little bit of trouble. We'll see if Mad Moose Gaming lets their foot off the gas. Maybe Balance Esports knocks them off what they're trying to do here. I'm excited for Game 3 here, Phobos. I think we got a good one ahead of ourselves.
Absolutely. Balance is going to put everything they have into this game, and I think one key that they need to really focus on is meeting these guys in the air, because right now it's a full-on air assault by the boys of Mad Moose Gaming. They can get up there and meet them and not let them do whatever they need to while they're up in the air. They might be able to offset some shots, offset some attempts, and put these guys out of rotation. And it could result in favorable results for the boys of Balance Esports. But, you know, like I said, it's going to take a lot of effort because Sarge and the rest of the boys are really putting on a good show here in this 5-game series.
Yeah, they really are, and they always seem. I feel like every time the camera goes to one of the Mad Moose Gaming players, they always seem to have enough boost to make a play. This is a bit of a mistouch in the middle, but Pokey is able to adjust to make the save. Sarge under duress, and Pokey, as Phobos was talking about, they are flying high up there, gets that one up the field. I think that's one where you'd kind of like to see Balance Esports challenge that a little bit more, try to be a little bit more aggressive, because it is series hopes on the line here. But they're locking it down on the defensive end. We've got zeros on the scoreboard, just under 3 minutes to play. Sarge is looking to change that, but Pseudo, goal line save. They're anchoring up here, though, and Mad Moose Gaming, they're just firing shot after shot.
They're doing a great job. This is the farthest they've made without getting scored on so far in a game. So they're putting a lot of saves on the board. Pseudo already has collected 3 so far in this Game 3. So if they keep their defensive rotations down solid and they find opportunities to make an offensive counterattack, they can get it done. But Sarge going to start putting demos on the Balance Esports guys. So they're trying to create those holes, find opportunities, put this ball high in the air where they're comfortable. But Jay's going to try and go for a shot here, blocked out of the way by Pokey. Cleared deep, and Matt and Pseudo in the same side of the field. Sarge will get a gimme right here off the nose of one of the defenders, and Sarge will break the 0-0 tie with 3:01 left to go.
Yeah, it was a tough situation for Matt to be in. Knew that the offense was bearing down on him. Tried to flip and get that one out of harm's way. But unfortunately, the touch just leads it right towards the goal, and Sarge puts the first one on the board there. Good start here, though, for Balance. Pseudo going for this one. Does get it backboard. Matt flying in. Sarge there to make the save, though. But Balance Esports probing on the offensive end. Pseudo towards Matt. Fakes high. Goes low. Spang waiting for him there. Looked like Pokey got the bump to disrupt that a little bit, so nice play from Mad Moose Gaming there. Spang's shot just immediately denied. Pseudo up to Matt. They're holding the midfield right now. Pseudo's going up for this one. Not able to get the touch, though. Jay keeps it somewhat in play, but not quite able to get any sort of shot going there. Just making sure that Mad Moose Gaming didn't have the fast break on that one. So smart play at the midfield line there. This one's coming here for Pokey, though, but nothing doing. Balance Esports trying to get this offense started. A lot more passes this time around on the counterattacks here. Great save by Jay.
Jay collecting his third as well, so he joins Pseudo with those multi-save stat lines. That's going to be key because right now they're down 1-0 with 1:55 left to go. They can't let any more slide away because they really need to work on getting some goals and shots on that net. I have noticed a couple more passes, like Pseudo had a fantastic pass on a save to Matt. Matt sends it down the field. They need more of that. They need to create the space, create some confusion, and really open up some gaps because right now they're having a tough time when they get down on that end of the field, completing anything or just opening up space in general. So Matt going to send this one down. Jay not going to be anywhere for a pass, but it will get sent wide right to him, and he sends this one to the corner as Sarge clears it deep to Pokey. This one deep into blue territory. Touched by Pseudo to the middle. Nobody going to be there to follow up, so Sarge will have all day long to play this one all the way back into the orange half. Matt will race to get it blocked, but a shot on net going to get blocked out of the way by Jay, and he will follow up with a push downfield.
I got scared there for a second. I thought Jay inadvertently hit that one in. Just the angle that the camera was coming in, I was like, oh no, not like this. It did look close. Yeah.
Oh yeah, absolutely. It looked close, but Matt with a good counterattack off the pass by Pseudo. That is exactly what they need. That is I referenced that before. Pseudo with a good little save clear here. Matt will feed it up, put it on an open net, and that ties us up 1-1 with less than a minute to go. I'm going to go ahead and call the reverse sweep just because I want to believe in miracles. So let's see it happen.
I love it. This is a great game 3 here. Tied up at 1-1, under 60 seconds. Spang drops it down to Pokey here. Mad Moose Gaming looking to close this one out in 3, but Balance Esports hanging tough here, fighting back at it. Pop down. Jay not able to get this one over the top. Pseudo, not the best touch. Pokey above the crossbar on that one. Matt going to be under a little bit of pressure. Spang right back at it. Pops it up. Drop down. Pseudo, another good save. Mad Moose Gaming continuing to probe off the backboard. Pokey not able to get this one. Pseudo not able to get the clear. Shot on target from Sarge. What a save by Jay. Saving the series, saving the game. 10 seconds left now, and it's going to be Balance Esports off of the nutty shot from Matt. Takes the late game lead.
Let's give a shout out to Jay with that crazy save on that shot attempt, and then he follows it up with a great pass downfield to Matt, who just finesses that one perfectly on the net. That's exactly what we need to see out of Balance Esports. That's the team I knew they've been this entire series. I'm glad to see they're in the lead as we count down to the end of game number 3. They're going to put another one on board. Matt with the hat trick. The man is awoken. He's here. He's here to take Balance Esports to the promised land. Let's see it happen with 2 more wins.
Unbelievable here. The final 10 seconds, basically, Balance Esports prevents the crazy shot right on the goal line. Pseudo makes another save here. Are they going to get another one? They will. Spang pops one in for good measure and says, hey, all right, you won the game, but we're taking the momentum back here with this last second goal. They're ready to go on into game number 4. But, man, tons of credit to Balance Esports for their insane defense there, especially right on the goal line. And Jay, with the save of the game, unbelievable. And then the assist of the game. I mean, look at those saves. 5 and 5 for Pseudo and Jay, 1 for Matt. Unbelievable defense by Balance.
Absolutely. I see 6 shots for Matt, too, so he's making a lot of the offensive pushes. So he's looking like the striker for Balance Esports, but it's working out. At least it did in game number 3, so we need to see more of that. More pass opportunities as well by Pseudo and Jay. That's a fantastic job by them, especially on the clears. I noticed a lot of really notable clears, namely from Pseudo, able to get those ones out to the side to the nose of Matt or Jay, get it cleared downfield, and that's exactly what they need to get done to win games 4 and 5. Sarge, Pokey, and Spang got to do more of the same stuff they were doing earlier. You know, keep that ball high in the air. Maybe make a little bit more passes to get it done. I honestly don't want to critique them too much because I think they know exactly what they're doing. So not that the other team doesn't either, but you know, Mad Moose Gaming's proven that they're more than proficient getting this ball downfield off of defense with some really solid clears, getting it on target, and just keeping that pressure up. So maybe just a one-off for Balance Esports, but I like to believe in miracles, like I said. So let's see it get done in games 4 and 5.
Miracles can be pretty entertaining to watch, and a reverse sweep is always considered a miracle in my book because it's so difficult to do. I mean, especially if it was a best of 7. This one's just a best of 5, obviously. But one stat that really jumped out to me last game, I mean, we were giving a lot of credit to the defense of Balance Esports, and rightly so. But I don't think we gave them enough credit. 17 shots from Mad Moose Gaming in that last match. 17! And only 2 goals to show for it. Balance Esports was just unbelievably stout on that goal line. And they're rewarded with a game 4 here. They're starting off pretty aggressive as well, keeping the ball on the blue half here. But Mad Moose Gaming struck first every game. If Balance Esports can maybe keep them off the rhythm a little bit, that will be very much in their favor. And maybe they won't have to work as hard on the defensive end this game. I mean, come on, guys. They had like, what? Oh, that one close. They had 11 saves on the 17 shots, man. I got to imagine they're getting a little tired back there.
I have no doubt, but at the same time, you know, you come off a game win after such a hopeless game 1 and 2, you're going to have a little bit more confidence in the way you're stepping, and a little bit more confidence in those comms. An elated sense of emotions within that Discord call. You know they're going to be talking a little bit more with emotion, steam. They're going to be trying their best to communicate effectively, but maintain that level of emotion. And, you know, that's when you start seeing a lot of really synergetic teams come alive. I think that's what we're going to see out of Balance Esports coming into this game 4, is they are still scoreless with 3:42 left to go. So that makes 2 games in a row where they haven't been scored on in the first 40 seconds or so. So a really good start for Balance Esports, because last time this took them to a good run of momentum as Matt tries to get this one out of his own half.
Yeah, this has been another good start for Balance Esports. Pokey trying to pass it over to Sarge to ruin this start, but nothing doing there. Bit of a double commit, but thankfully for Balance Esports, Mad Moose Gaming not able to capitalize. I do just want to comment on chat real quick, as I do see that MBD Onslaught was asking about playing. Looks like the rest of the chat got you steered in the right direction, so I do appreciate that shot on target. Good save by Pokey. But I do want to point out you can join a team as a sub still. So if you're able to hop in the Discord, check out some teams that might be looking for a sub, you still have a chance at playing this circuit. Back to the action here, though, as we once again are seeing some great saves from Balance Esports. Their defense carrying them through here. They do say defense wins championships. Mad Moose Gaming, though, the offensive legends, they may beg to disagree with that one there, as we've seen them put up a flurry of goals in this series. That one just... Oh, actually, it was almost on the inside. I was getting ready to say just wide of the post, Phobos. I think I need to go get my eyes checked, because I've been off on a couple calls here on these angles.
I was about to say the prescription on those sunglasses just might be a little off, but that was a real close one. Just about fell in, and Jay with a great save, and Pseudo with a backboard clear right after that followed up. So good synergy by the team to work together. Jay was left kind of holding the ball, not really able to do much, and Pseudo saved him and really helped out the team effort. So more of that is what we want to see, as Pseudo going to try and beat Spang on this one, but it gets bounced back to Sarge, who passes to the midfield. Pokey going to try and get on it, but a shot on net. Pokey's up for it. Good save off the top of the backboard. Matt with a shot, blocked by Spang. So now it's going to be Jay alone in his own half, sending this one high. plenty of boost in the tank, trying to get this one back to some sort of pass. Can he get there? But no, Pseudo will get there, shooting in off screen, able to score with 1:40 left to go, 1-0 for the first time. Really, we see them coming out, breaking the seal, and being 1-0 off the rip.
Great play from Balance Esports. Jay drew in a couple defenders, and then just the missed backboard clear leaves it wide open there for Pseudo. Almost the answer, but who else but Jay waiting on that goal line to deflect another one away. Pseudo's trying to start the counterattack. Sarge does get a touch, bouncing right back down, but he is there to cover that up once again. Spang has a boomer on target and in. Balance Esports caught on the counterattack. Good recognition there from Spang. Booms it all the way from the blue half of the field and in. Ooh, if you're Mad Moose Gaming, you got to be feeling good about that one, because Balance Esports definitely been tough to break through on in Games 3 and now Game 4. That's a much-needed goal here late.
Absolutely. A good lockdown on the defense by Balance Esports. Looks like maybe, I think it potentially Pseudo might have been getting blocked out by Sarge, or he was thinking boost over ball, or some slight miscommunication, but that left that one wide open for Spain to clear it from downtown. Kobe that one from his own goal line. But 1 minute left to play. Demo by Pokey. Could be the opportunity that Moose Gaming needs to shut this one out. Is that someone on target? That one's on target. I couldn't even speak. Just so many things that happened there. 57 seconds left to go. Sarge with a great pass to the middle. Pokey finishes it over the top of two defenders. Great play by the Season 2 SSL champion.
There were two defenders there. They were in a tough spot with their back to the ball. Sarge, great placement on that pass. Mad Moose Gaming now 2 unanswered goals as we come into the home stretch here. Balance Esports trying to pressure up a little bit. Matt going to look to just touch this away from one. Does get it, and then Pseudo, good aggressive play, keeps this one on the blue half of the field. Jay, challenge, sealing Pseudo, trying to get crazy with it. That would have been an insane shot if he'd have been able to connect there. Sarge going to take back over, though. He has been the anchor for this Mad Moose Gaming offense for the majority of this series. This one going towards the net. Easy save, though, by Pokey. Jay, pop away. Spang has been demoed. This is not the best touch that they were looking for, but Pokey is there. Not enough power on the shot to threaten it. Another one. Defense in position. 8 seconds. Last chance here for Balance Esports. 2 up for the blue team. Pseudo in there mixing it up as well. Matt to the middle, but Spang is there. Long ball. Can Matt get there to keep this up? No. And the frantic pacing of games 3 and 4 comes to a close. Mad Moose Gaming takes this series 3-1.
It was a close one, ultimately not meant to be. I thought Balance Esports might be able to pull it out in that closing seconds. Looked like they had a lot of opportunities for some offense there, but Pokey claiming the MVP of the game, number 4, Sarge. Uncharacteristically not scoring, but I mean, every now and then, you got to take a break, let your boys eat a little bit. So I understand where he's coming from there, as he has 2 assists on the board with 1 save. So all around great series by both teams. I think Balance Esports just took a little bit too long to get going. But maybe next time, maybe next season, next Invitational, they might be able to bring it home.
Yeah, they did definitely take a little too long to get going there. Obviously, the first 2 games, the pace really controlled by Mad Moose Gaming. But man, once Balance Esports turned that defense on, unbelievable. They were a tough nut to crack there. Mad Moose Gaming, though, finds the 4-0, beating 2 undefeated teams this week. Really impressive play from them. Congratulations to Mad Moose Gaming on another very solid victory here this week.